Renew time with your work. Do you believe in luck? Now, Thomas Jefferson, a founding father and the third president of the US, as well as an author of its independence, was asked if he believes in luck. And this is what he had to say. Do you believe in luck? Yes, I do. The harder I work, the more I seem to have, the luckier I am. And this is what he meant, that the greater his confidence with work, the more he believed in himself, and the more opportunities he sees, the more doors open his way. Now welcome, my lovely and amazing listeners, to another of the Hope Ignites Healing podcast with your host, Dr. Lillian Kalisa. This is a space we speak everything holistic health and healing, and we are in the season where we've been talking clean out. We're cleaning out our minds, our bodies, and our spaces for holistic health and especially healing. So this week we're talking renew time with your work. And this is it precisely, to clean out wasted time. And as usual, we start at story time, one of my stories. Now, I have not always known my purpose. Like life has it set out, majority of the time, you complete high school and off to uni by default. Such was my story getting into medical school and later internship. Oh, internship. That is the story of another day. The experience led me running from clinical work into 2 to 3 great opportunities of office set work. Now, through all these, the desire to interact with people in a doctor-patient relationship always weighed so heavy on my heart, causing me to basically run through the day, literally absent, and just ticking a box to get to work. Now, the receptor sites for passion were empty in my world. And by the way, listen, I worked so well and diligently at my workplace like it was all I had to do for the day. But happiness and fulfillment were literally missing in my world. Now, I'll tell you, it took a major incidence of pain to get me moving out of my comfort zone. And that was the loss of my father, my forever hero, and the light beneath my wings. A story many have heard me share in this space and other spaces. From avoidable lifestyle circumstances, this led me to pay attention to passion and purpose. So the desire was deeper than ever, not just to cure disease, but to prevent them. And not just through sanitation and safer sexual practices, but through cleaning out stress and major causes of pain. That if I teach others to clean out emotional, especially physical and social dirt, I can empower them to redefine health and live a more fulfilled life with authentic health. Now for me, I'll tell you every day that I awake and apply patient-centered care, people-centered approaches, renewing their relationship with any of their emotional, physical, or social spheres, I am awake, I am fulfilled, and I am happy. This podcast, by the way, is me enabling my social relationship built with my audience and me teaching my audience to build deeper relationships with their emotional and mental well-being, especially, and later your bodies, which is physical, and your surroundings, that is social, with your family, friends, clients, and now we're even talking work, as well as your environment. And here is my biggest lesson through this journey of mine, that working hard for something I do not care about will definitely give me quite a bit of work to do with no progress in my health. Now that is called stress. And yet, working hard for something I love is called passion. And finding the reason and the why behind it all for the primary reason of serving others is purpose. Now, can I share with you one of the top reasons that work starts to get the least fulfilling is when we lose time. So losing time for what is important to us. It could be time with your family, losing the time to rest, time to play your favorite games, losing time to meet your friends and having your bonding activities, time to do what fulfills you. And do we not know how precious time is? And I will tell you that research has shown an average person wastes 50% of their time in idle chit-chat with co-workers, tea and coffee breaks, lunch breaks, checking the internet, to mention but a few. Well, by the way, I'm hoping that you aren't listening to this podcast at the time you ought to be working. Unless, of course, this is part of work for you. You know it can be. And also, research further says that the highest percentage of time wasters are actually people that deviate you from your work. Can you imagine that? Now, I would like you, my precious listeners, to save this precious commodity called time and do what you love to do. And even if where you are at, you might not love what you do, find a plan that is leading you to your love. What is your love when it comes to work? Set the plan and set the goals that will lead you to it. So in the meantime, when you are at work or working, work all the time you work. When you go to work, do the work. Don't waste a single time of your day out of work within the time of work. Because this same time then eats into your precious time that matters to you out of work. So while you are at it, keep reminding yourself, I have to get back to work. I have to get back to work. I have to get back to work. Let's talk after work is what you should be telling people. I have something to do and I have to get back to work. Then schedule short breaks in between to have your other relations built but on your terms. That is, the work-colleague relationships, eating and the like. Have them deliberately scheduled. So is your closeout time. Schedule it and stick to it. Be deliberate on scheduling. Even at your workplace, this applies. Now, I guarantee you that this way we are talking workplace health. Time is precious. Now, without making it seem too serious, my weeks and seasons challenge, and I welcome you to join me on this, is managing my precious commodity of time at work. Time management specialist Brian Tracy. Of course, I cannot mention time and work without mentioning Brian Tracy. He says, start 1 hour earlier and get to work. Get going, get organized, and get started. For me, I hear clean out the wasted time, even in the workplace and at your lunch break. So he says 1 hour of focused, uninterrupted time at work translates to 3 hours of work with people all around you. Oh my goodness. Surely time is precious. So over to you, my listeners. What is the most valuable use of your time right now, especially when it has to do with work? Now listen to what Thomas Edison, a great inventor of all time. He invented light bulbs, cameras, motion pictures, and sound recording. Oh, that brings in podcasting with voice, right? Oh, kudos to Thomas Edison for fulfilling his passion and purpose. That is why we are here at the Hope Ignites Healing Podcast. Anyhow, he said, opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed up in overalls and looks like work. So to you, my audience, we are not missing these opportunities. So here is the affirmation time that we are resuming together to improve our workplace health. So join me as we affirm ourselves. Yes, I believe in work. I am in luck to have work because my work creates more opportunities for me. Today, I watch more openly at my work and not opportunities that come my way that will cause me to focus on others and not just myself. I'm able to serve me and get happiness and passion fulfilled. so that I have what it takes to give away and serve others. That is my purpose. Yes, I found my purpose. I connected the dots. I listened to my deepmost needs, and I walk in my purpose. I found it. Like the nurturing of a baby to maturity, so do I nurture my passion daily. My work, my circumstances are a blessing. They lead me to my purpose and my calling. And today, I pay attention to them. I am a masterpiece of great work, and I am in charge of my health. And that includes my workplace health. Well done, you have affirmed yourself. And now we know it's true what Jefferson said. Do you believe in work? Yes, I do. The harder I work, the more I seem to have, and the luckier I am. I'm so proud of you, for you have accepted to walk this journey with me. And do you know what? By the end of it, we shall be irrecognizable, for I am speaking into your workplace health. Take care of yourself. Dr. Lillian Kalisa, here to add the glow to medicine. Bye-bye.